What if I told you that one tiny change to your daily routine could completely flip your career script? It sounds kind of wild, right? Well, today we're going to break down an incredible true story about a guy who went from totally stuck to doubling his salary, and all he did was change his alarm clock. Let's dive into exactly how he pulled it off. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? That feeling, it's so frustrating. You're putting in the hours, you're grinding away, but your career, it's just not moving. It's like you're stuck on a treadmill, just running and getting absolutely nowhere. And that right there is where our story starts. It's about a guy named Thomas, and his journey kind of proves that the problem for a lot of us isn't our work ethic at all. Nope. The real issue, it might just be your alarm clock. So let's paint a picture of Thomas. He was the dictionary definition of stuck. He's 32, working this brutal night shift as a security guard, 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., for a salary that's barely enough to scrape by. Just imagine it. Every single morning he's walking home, and the rest of the world is just waking up, energized, ready to chase their dreams, while his day is already over. He was working so hard, but his life was just spinning its wheels. But then something happened, and it wasn't some grand career plan that changed things for him. It was a crisis. His mother got sick. And that feeling of just being completely helpless, it lit a fire in him. He's standing outside a clinic at 5 in the morning and he makes this decision, this promise to himself. No more just surviving. I will find a way. So on his bus ride back, a bit of fate steps in. Thomas ends up meeting this really successful businessman, Mr. Chun, who, what do you know, is also up at the crack of dawn. And Mr. Chun shares this one secret that completely changed his own life years ago. He told Thomas about the magic hours, that time between 5 and 7 a.m. Okay, so this really breaks down the massive shift in thinking. On the one side, you've got the old way, Thomas's old life, right? Asleep while everyone else is working, basically just reacting to whatever life throws at him. But on the other side, you have the mentor's way, and it's a total 180. It's all about being proactive, about building your day before the world's demands come crashing in. So what are these magic hours? Well, it's pretty simple. It's 2 protected hours, 2 hours every morning of pure uninterrupted focus. Just think about it for a second. No emails pinging, no meetings, no distractions. Your brain is fresh, your willpower is at its absolute peak because it hasn't been worn down by a million tiny decisions yet. This is your golden window for the work that actually matters. Okay, and let's get into the math here, because this is where it gets kind of mind-blowing. 2 hours a day, every single day. That adds up to 730 extra hours a year. 730. I mean, seriously, what could you do with that much extra focused time? Let's put that into perspective for your career. Those 730 hours, that's basically the equivalent of 3 extra months of productive work. It's like you're getting a 3-month head start on everybody else every single year. It's this insane competitive advantage that's built on something we all have, but almost nobody actually uses. All right, so the big question is, how do you actually use this time? Well, Mr. Chun's blueprint it's brilliantly simple. Hour number 1, from 5 to 6 a.m., that's all about building skills. You dedicate 60 minutes to learning one thing that will directly make you better at your job and help your financial situation. Then hour number 2, from 6 to 7 a.m., that's for you. It's about building your body and your mind, getting that resilience you need to really win. And see, this is so important. It's not just about grinding nonstop on work stuff. It's a whole system. You've got the skill building, sure, but it's perfectly balanced with exercise and then time to read or plan. You're building your professional value while also sharpening your mind and body. This is how you create real, lasting competence, and you get it all done before most people have even had their first cup of coffee. Okay, but let's be real for a second. For any of this to work, there are some hard and fast rules. This is not a sometimes thing. It's about serious discipline. Rule 1, you wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. No excuses. Rule 2, you have to protect your sleep, which means you're in bed by 9 p.m. And rule 3, probably the most important one, you just have to push through. The first few weeks are going to be tough, but after 21 days, it's a habit. After 90 days, it's who you are. So that's the whole system in a nutshell. But the million-dollar question, right? Does this stuff actually work? Well, let's circle back to Thomas and see exactly what went down when he committed to this for 90 days straight. And his journey was just incredible to watch. By day 21, something clicked. He was actually waking up before his alarm. That daily battle was just over. By day 60, he had crushed 3 online courses in Excel and accounting. He was feeling sharper, healthier, and way more confident. And then, on day 87, it happened. The big career breakthrough he'd been fighting for. And this is the secret sauce right here. He didn't just learn a new skill and then sit on it. He used it. He saw a real problem at work with their inventory tracking, so he took his new Excel skills and built a solution. That single act got him noticed by management. See, he didn't wait for an opportunity. He went out and created his own. I mean, the transformation is just staggering. Look at this. In only 90 days, he went from night security guard to accountant, from a draining night shift to a normal day shift, from just barely surviving to literally doubling his salary. This wasn't luck. This was a system. So get this. A year later, Thomas is still waking up at 5 a.m. Why? He'd already gotten the job, right? It's because he figured out that this whole thing wasn't just a trick to get a promotion. It had become his identity. Success wasn't some goal out there. It was just what he did every single morning. Look, Thomas's story is incredible proof of what is possible. But honestly, the most important part of this whole thing isn't his story. It's yours. It's what this system could do for you. So, let's talk about how you can start this right now. All right, so here is your challenge. It's just 3 simple steps. You can do them tonight. Step 1, set an alarm for 5 a.m. And do yourself a favor, put your phone across the room. Step 2, pick one skill, just one. Could be Excel, coding, public speaking, whatever, and commit to it for the next 90 days. And finally, step 3, protect that 9 p.m. bedtime. Cut out the wasted hours scrolling at night to fuel your morning. You know, Thomas started with nothing but a simple choice. A choice to wake up and build something better. So the only question left is, what are you going to choose? The future version of you is waiting. So are you going to hit snooze?